Ben Douglas. I'm here to teach you how to make chicken salad. These are chicken thighs. There's about 4, 5, 6 of them there. I boiled them on the stove for about 20 minutes. I put in some poultry seasoning. You can find that in the spice aisle just to give them a little flavor. I like thighs because they do have a lot of flavor. You're gonna need a bar of cream cheese and probably about a half of a bunch of celery. The celery is washed and I'm going to chop it up in a little bit. You're going to need a spoonful of Hellmann's, and I like this seasoned salt, but you can just use pepper if you'd like. I don't think you're going to need the salt. I think you just need the pepper. You cut your celery into about 1-inch bites. We're going to put these in the food processor in just a little bit. And I cut off the ends that come off of the celery bunch, and then I cut off the tree tops. I just cut the chicken thighs into about 1-inch bites. Next, you're going to see me put half of the chicken and half of the celery into the food processor. So here's my food processor. And as you can see, I put in half of the chicken and half of the celery for the first batch. The other half's waiting to go. So now I put in 2 dollops of mayonnaise, and I just use the table-sized spoon, 2 dollops of mayonnaise into the food processor. Next I added the seasoned salt and shook it in there, just a little bit on top. When I'm done, I'll add ground pepper to the whole project. Open up the cream cheese, and I'm gonna cut it in half and then put it into the food processor. And this is just regular cream cheese. So I cut the cream cheese into, again, about 1-inch cubes to put it into the food processor, and then we'll pulse the food processor a couple of times. After you pulse it a couple of times, it looks like this. Then it's ready for the second batch. And then you do the second batch exactly the same way. The second half of chicken, the second half of celery, and the second half of the block of cream cheese with 2 dollops of mayonnaise in there as well. If your first batch came out a little bit runnier, then you lighten up on the mayonnaise and the cream cheese in the second batch. Add a little bit of pepper on top. Combine both of your first batch and your second batch, and you have a nice amount of chicken salad. And that's how you make Grandmama's chicken salad.